Hey you guys, it's Melanie Ann Hancock here, all up in the mix with Mel. We have 4Am Fne, Mr. Adrian, but also his stage name. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself, sir. Thank you for coming onto my show.
Thank you so much. 4Am Fne. The Fne stands for Fear No Evil, and the 4Am is the acronym for my name, and it's also it stands for like I'm waking the music up, waking your ears up to something new and positive.
Interesting. I like that. Okay, I like it. I like it, Adrian. 4Am Fne. I like it. You guys keep that in your mind. It's actually a very unique name, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what really came? How did you get to that name? Like, what was your inspiration?
How I get to the name, it was like pretty hard because like I was playing basketball in high school, so they called me Tip, like Tip. And it was like, man, just go with Tip. And I was like, I don't know. Then I know I was like, man, just 4Am. I think it's my work schedule. I have to get up early.
I feel that. I feel
so,
that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Then like Fear No Evil, because I feel like evil is upon us in many like shapes and forms. So just fear no evil and just stay dedicated to what you want to do in life.
I like that. No, I really like that because, you know, evil can be, I feel spiritually, evil could be in different forms, not just like something blatant like, oh, I got a gun, but, you know, your fears, your insecurities, whatever it may be. I like that. I like that.
For sure.
So how long have you been rapping, my friend?
I say like a year and a half.
Really?
I'm fairly new, and I just started rapping like on the sense of life is short. I want to leave something behind, and it's going pretty well so far. I enjoy it.
Love it. That's awesome. So only a year and a half. Now, I feel like in the industry, you could say also only a year and a half people have been rapping for a longer amount of time.
Yeah.
But it's the amount of work you put into it. You could actually get further than someone who's just been lollygagging.
You're right.
And that being said, you are under the management of Platinum Crown Management, which is what you really need with Miss Tiffany Nicole, yes. So tell us about that experience.
Well, I found Platinum Crown Management just one day at work, and I seen they were doing an open mic like a couple months ago, like in July, and I was just like, I'm just take a chance, because at first like I had music on my phone, and I was just waiting for the opportunity, like what I'm gonna do to get my music out there. So I seen the open mic. The open mic went well, and then Tiffany reached out to me. And it just grew from there, and our relationship grew. And I just hung around the other people on the label and got to know them as well. So just building like a family and building something very important that's gonna motivate the city to like prosper and just keep pushing your dreams and stuff.
I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a very good level. She got a lot of people underneath. If you guys looked at my previous interviews with, Q and Chris and everybody else, I'm missing some names. Shout them out to me real quick, because I know I'm missing somebody.
Oh, it's Shy.
Shy and...
So she hasn't had a chance to interview Shy yet, and we're no longer affiliated with Rico.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Shy, Q. I'm going to interview Shy, but now we got Mr. 4Am. Call you Mr. 4Am for short.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so Tiffany calls you, who's basically his management, by the way, Tiffany Nicole. I keep dropping her name. Calls you basically the J. Cole of the group. Why do you think she calls you this?
I would say J. Cole of the group because all of us have our different styles. Like for MK23 Chris, he more of like to the streets, and it's like bumping, and then like JQ Smooth, more like a vibe, more like a Bay Area, but it's like very like vibing,
right?
Like a vibe, like a wayful of like words,
right?
But me, it's more so I speak with like my words, like each lyric has like a passion, has a meaning behind it. I try to really like talk to like your soul, your spirit, and like lift you up in some type of way. Like I may talk about like someone drugged in or living the wrong life, but also if you live in the wrong life, I'm gonna like include in my rhymes in that same series of what comes with when you live that life. And then if you down on yourself, I give like some of my lyrics are very inspirational. So I just try to like inspire and motivate.
I like that. And everybody likes J. Cole, and everybody likes inspirational rap, because we're hearing the same thing: guns, drugs, and his, all that stuff. I like it. So what are your inspirations in rap though? Like who did you grow up on?
I grew up so my pops, my mom, my pops like really old school, like like the setup. It's like a setup they show on social media. Was it like the
you're talking about the 9 levels of like the stereo system?
Stereos and the big speakers. So he had that, and every Saturday it'd be early, like 8 o'clock. He'd be blasting like Outkast, A-Bar MJG, Goody Mob, Nappy Roots, and even like soulful music like the OJs, and so it kind of inspired me, like without me even knowing, just the ear of music and liking music within itself.
Really interesting. Yeah. Okay, so as a creative, you have to get into the creative zone, right? You have to be able to get to creative zone to create content.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you do to get into that zone?
Why do we get in that zone? Really, I just play a beat, and so that's why I kind of feel like God sent, because like the words just come to me, and I just structure them how I want them to come out, how I want them to sound for the listeners. So that's how I get in my creative zone. Just listen to music, and I just relax, just vibe out, really.
Okay.
Just go from there.
Okay. I wonder, do you have any advice for anybody else trying to break into the industry? Because, again, there's a lot of people who rap, but they don't know how to, like, go into the professional lane where they can monetize it, essentially. You know what I mean? What's the first step that you would give to someone who knows how to rap, make rhymes and things like that, but, like, to get into that path? Because, again, it's hard. I speak to a lot of artists to, like, get a manager, someone to notice them.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips or advice?
I would say get a manager for sure. Like the first thing to do is get a manager. Also like research because before I had a manager, I did a ton of research. I talked like many people who like I took their advice and heed, and just researching like everything you kind of need. It's kind of like on social media in a sense. And if anything you see, just get somebody to double check that you trust. But a manager for sure though.
Right.
And a manager will get you in the right way. Just legalizing stuff and like getting money, getting money from your material. So
I agree, because you got to protect yourself and get your home. People be stealing stuff.
hey, you got to.
You got to.
Sure.
Okay, so in regards to you being a rapper, what are your goals in this? Not, is it just rapping or is it doing something else? But what's your goals?
My goals, I say, just being heard and just really aspiring. Like I like honestly, I don't know if it's complacency, but I really have like no dream just being like a big superstar. Like if I just can be on the ground and make sure my family's taken care of, because like family first, like my family's very important to me. So if I like this music, if I can
That's a good goal. I think you have to take care of your own. Yeah, I think that's good.
So I take care of my family and just be an underground artist and just have everything like laid and just be laid back and chilling.
That's kind of like J. Cole-ish type vibes, where he's not super flamboyant with his money. He's just he's chilling and he does his thing. I like it. So, what is your favorite song that you've written yourself?
My favorite song.
Yeah.
That's hard because it's like me being biased, like all my music. But, I would say Ice though.
Really?
Ice is a singer on Pushing and Ice because it was like because that song was something I made early on. So at first I just had like a freestyle and like one other song, but I wrote Ice like I was writing it. Cause like normally I write my songs, I practice them like about 4 or 5 times if I go to the studio. So I get in the studio and like be productive with my time that I'm booked. So when I was pouring Ice, it was just like I was writing it. And I was like, man, it's hard. Like they gonna feel this one. Like this is gonna be different.
They gonna feel this.
So when I had got in the studio, it was like normally in the studio what you do like the recording process. Normally you say the hook one time and they loop it. Then you can see a second verse. But for that one, I just went all the way through. Like I said, the hook again. Like it was like
felt it.
Yeah, it was like a vibe. And then everybody was like, man, like bro, you snapped, bro, like that hard. Like everybody was in the with me, like, man, you snapped that hard. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? It was
it
was a pretty different experience for sure.
Okay, I like it. So that being said, so what upcoming music do you have out or is coming out?
It's coming out. I have plenty of songs coming out with like I think Walking. I'm gonna drop that pretty soon. It's a song that I had just performed when I was at a showcase in Atlanta with DJ Who.
Really? And
the crowd, they like an out-of-body experience because I was kind of nervous because it was like my third time performing in front of like a big crowd. It was a big crowd I'm performing in front of, and it was like just a good experience. Like I was like performing it, and he said run it back.
Oh.
So I was like, yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So.
I was just about to ask you, what's your favorite, performance experience you've ever had?
Yeah, that probably was it.
That was it?
Top 10. But now also too when Miss Tiffany, she had her anniversary, and I was showed as a new artist, signed artist. That was a good show as well because everybody performed, like all of us, me, Smooth, Shy, Chris, and the crowd was like everybody was in. It was like they enjoyed themselves, had a good time, and Miss Tiffany enjoyed herself as well.
I like
pretty
it.
Cool.
I like it. So, what's your dream collaboration with an artist dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Yes.
I'm gonna say Big Boy from Outkast.
Really?
For sure.
Oh, he's good. I like.
Yeah, for sure.
I love Outkast. I love Outkast. Yeah. What's the one album that it was a double one? Love Below, Speaker Box. I still have the CDs.
Oh yeah.
I do still have the CDs.
Yeah. I like my favorite album. There's Equipment Eye.
Really?
I like that, and then Southern Playalistic. That's pretty dope too.
Oh, okay, I like it. Okay, sir. So, do you have any upcoming showings? Anything coming out that you want to let the audience know about?
A couple of showings. I don't think I have any coming up, but some pretty soon.
Okay.
They're gonna let them know. We're gonna put it out there.
Oh yeah, they're
gonna come out support.
And we'll link it also in the information for the YouTube as well. Also, do you have any advice? You already gave advice on art for artists, but just basically keeping yourself inspired. Because since you like to have inspirational lyrics, I'm assuming you're a little bit spiritual, or maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm a little spiritual.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
God first.
Okay, good, awesome. We always like that here. Okay, so do you have any advice for just people in general trying to stay positive? Because right now it's crazy times, COVID.
Oh yeah.
Hornet nets, all kinds of stuff like that. Do you have any inspirational words that would you like to partake onto the audience?
I would say God first at all times, and just like fear no evil, and like you said earlier, like when you think of fear, you just think of like a gun or anything, but fear no evil in the sense of your surroundings, the people around you, and just your daily life. Just always protect yourself with the word and believe in yourself, and understand that it's a grind with everything, and enjoy that grind and trial and error.
I like it. You can tell he has got some good fundamentals. I like it. He's got some good fundamentals in him. Good heart, as I say, good heart. I like it. All right, please tell the audience where they can reach you, get your music, find you, if they want to book you.
Oh, for sure. My IG is 4Am Fne. The AM Fne is lowercase with an underscore. And my music on all streaming platforms. Type in 4Am Fne, and it should come up on all streaming platforms. And then for booking, hit up Miss Tiffany Tillman, because she's my manager. Shout out to Tiffany Tillman, Platinum Crown Management, and there we go.
Thank you so much. And if you want to leave some parting words, shout out your homies. Oh, yeah. Shout out anybody before we go ahead and close
4am,
out.
4am.
4am. 4am. What's it 8? Let's do 2 or 4. I don't know. 4am, you guys. 4am in the morning.
I'm sure. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, stream his music. Contact him at Tiffany.